Top of the morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. We have a new event going on in Pokemon Go, which I'm actually really excited to be going over in this video. As you can see, something about Keldeo again. I can see the determination growing stronger. It reminds me of the legendary Pokemon that was one-guided at, or something like that. This is a moment about Keldeo power, keep determining, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we have now the research that was 7 out of 8, and we could not do this research before. However, starting today, we're now able to do so. So we have to catch 50 water and fighting type, power up Pokemon 30 times. We also have to earn a candy Keldeo as your buddy, win 3 raids, and 64,000 XP, which just gets us more Keldeo candy, which is dope. Now, on top of that, we also have our weekly tasks and stuff like that for the Go Pass, as well as Final Justice. If we complete all 3 raids, you get an extra free pass, which is actually kind of cool. Shout out Scope for that, that's pretty cool. As well as you get a pass for just doing Hitmonlee, Hitmontop, and Hitmonchan. And then also Lugia Max Battles. That's going to be coming soon, which we'll definitely make a different video about. However, dude, there are some Pokemon that are going to be spawning that are going to be cool boosted. So, it's actually funny. Scraggy's actually going to have a Spotlight Hour tomorrow, which is pretty cool. The funny timing on that is actually hilarious because I was going to talk about that. So, it's really funny timing. But I was going to say that there are boosted shinies. So the Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, and Hitmonlee, all 3 of those Pokemon are boosted shinies during this event. So definitely grind for them. Big recommendation. You'll feel me? Now, before we actually do this Team Rocket, I actually wanted to check the shop because, yeah, they're Keldeo tickets. So basically, an encounter with shiny Keldeo in its ordinary form, which is really cool. So we're going to be able to get shiny Keldeo. Now, since it's Masterwork research, I'm going to keep it a buck. This research will more than likely be very difficult. I think that's the best way I can put it. This is going to be a very difficult ticket to have. But it's what it is. You feel me? Like, that's all you can really do. I'm actually going to buy it right now. So, ka-ching. Alright, so we'll go over some of the stuff that you can get from it as well. Oh, sick. Oh, I almost have enough. Okay, cool. I mean, on top of that, you also get 25 Cabalion Candy, 25 Terrakion, and Virizion, and Snivy, Tepig, Ashwa, and Darumaka. A lot of weird different candies, but that's pretty cool, just in case you don't have the Unova Pokemon. 10,000 XP, 6,000 Stardust, Rare Candy, as well as Rare Candy XL for trainers that are higher than level 31. 9 Rare Candy for level 30 and below. Oh, okay. 90 Ultra Balls, 3 Unova Stones, 1 Max Mushroom, 1 Premium Battle Pass, 1 Lure Module, 1 Incense, and more. Which I kind of like that they really just put almost everything here. I think it's pretty cool that they do that. I know they could, like, technically, like, not show as much more, but I think it's good that they do so. Alright, so he's yapping a little bit. WW. Alright. What did I say? Oh my days. Okay, catch 151 Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, and catch 10 different Pokemon on 10 different days. And that's just page number 1. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay. So I have heard of a strategy. Now, I don't think I'm coming up with this. Other people have probably done this before. But to complete this research a lot quicker, what you can do is, yes, you can just go around and catch Pokemon all the time. Gonna be a little annoying. Or you can also wait for certain Spotlight Hours and then play those Spotlight Hours. Because a lot of Spotlight Hours will spawn hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon. So all you have to do is just catch that one specific Pokemon. And I definitely think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm definitely going to be using the Necrozma Incense as well, which if y'all don't know what the Necrozma Incense is, I'll just quickly go over that. Basically, when you go to the Necrozma ability, you can use what's called the Sunsteel Strike, or you can use Moongeist Beam. Basically, it spawns Pokemon, 1 Pokemon per minute. There's a lot of cool Pokemon that do spawn, though. So I'm actually going to use it for the first 10 minutes, and I'm going to see whether or not we actually get some decent spawns. Highly recommend people doing this if you have enough Necrozma candy. Of course, I don't. You know, if you need to power up your Necrozma, worry about powering up the Necrozma first, just simply because Necrozma is one of the best Pokemon to have. So I highly recommend it. What gen is this? That's Sun and Moon, right? Am I bugging? Oh, I got a Pokemon here. Okay, so we're looking for Unova, Sinnoh. All right, so we low-key might need to catch the Moongeist Beam. Probably our goal. Hey, bro, I want to do a recap as well of our Eevee Dynamax day because we didn't really do an Eevee Dynamax recap day. Dude, why are we so laggy? Let's try and turn off our Wi-Fi. I might be why. Well, actually, let's catch this Arcanine as well. So the Eevee Dynamax day, honestly, it didn't go too bad. I'm going to be very grateful for the fact that I was able to get so many different Eevee Dynamaxes. However, one thing like prominent, of course, is the fact that we did not get any shiny, which is what it is. You feel me? Like, definitely not max. I'm Dynamax. There we go. So we did 22 Eevee Dynamax raids. As you can see, we have a lot of Jolteon and Vaporeon. Like, a buttload. Like, I'm talking, we got 3 of each, which is crazy. So we got our first 98% here. I actually need to relook up this name because I want to see what Pokemon spawns. So hold on. Let's see what the incense brought us. Another Young Goose, of course. Okay. That's shiny. And then now we can do a copy and paste. So we got our first 98% there. We have a second 98%, which is a big thing that I realized was all the 98% that we were getting. That's also one of the reasons why I'm super grateful for that, is the fact that, like, even though we got no shiny, we got a shiny Eevee out of the Dynamaxes. Like, not even in the Dynamax raid, but it was just in the wild. Pokemon topping, right? Am I right? We have exactly 3,000 candy. That's actually pretty crazy, too. But we got 98%. We're going to make that a Glaceon. Vaporeon. And we'll go back to the why I'm going to make that a Glaceon. Third, 98%. Insane. And then we just have these random Eevees. 96%. And then we just keep yapping and yapping and yapping. So, yeah, we caught a bunch. Now, is that our third Young Goose spawn? That's absurd. Holy moly. So, the reason why I'm going to be evolving it into Glaceon is because Glaceon is an Ice-type Pokemon. It's actually a pretty decent Ice-type Pokemon that we're not really going to get much Ice-type Pokemon for a good bit from what I've been hearing. So, I definitely think that evolving into a Glaceon and hearing from a couple other YouTubers, that it's actually going to be a good idea to be able to do so. So, definitely going to be doing Glaceon. I definitely also want to do Espeon and Umbreon. Like, I think that's probably going to hit almost all of them. And I say that because a Psychic-type Espeon is not that bad for Psychic-type moves. And then also having a Dark-type being the Umbreon, having Dark-type moves. Like, there's just definitely some cool Pokemon that we can get to, but we need to get a bunch of hearts. Oh, we need Sylveon too. Okay, we need a lot of Eevees. My goal is to get every single Eevee 100%, but the first one definitely being the Glaceon because of the Ice-type moves. I know, like, we got Gigantamax Lappers, which is good. Like, I could definitely, like, think that. However, I definitely also think that Glaceon's going to be fantastic as well, because Glaceon's actually, like, a half-decent Pokemon in raids comparison to, like, a Lapras. So, definitely going to be doing the Glaceon in specific for me personally. Alright, so we're definitely going to be trying to grind for the shiny Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Hitmontop. Definitely Hitmonlee the most because I don't have that shiny. So they are all boosted. We're definitely going to be going for. And on top of that, definitely going to keep trying to evolve our Eevee Dynamax. And then tomorrow, we'll go over the Dynamax Lugia. It's going to be coming to Pokemon Go. So I appreciate y'all showing up. God bless. Jesus loves y'all. Have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.